I just wanted to demonstrate how you get your blood type and how we would use this in something like forensics, which will be coming up in a couple chapters. So basically, I'm just going to focus on the ABO group, the RH, which is your positive or negative. You can also do, but it's a whole separate thing. And it's basically just to make sure that when you are giving blood transfusions, you're not going to cause anemia, especially in a pregnant woman. So we're just going to focus on the ABO blood group. So what we would do in a lab if we were testing blood is you would take the blood sample and you'd put a couple of drops in the A and a couple of drops in the B. And then you take a serum that basically it's called anti-A serum. And what that means is if you put this in and the A antigen, so the A allele is present, it will cause what we say agglutination. And that means that it's going to attack and show that that is present. This one is anti-B, so I'm putting that in the B slot. And then I'm just going to take this little tool and I'm just going to kind of stir it up to see if there is going to be a reaction. Basically, if the blood sticks to the entire area and starts to kind of bubble or change color, that would show a reaction. If it just kind of stays the same and doesn't really do anything, there's not a reaction. So for this one, there's definitely A present, there's no B present. So we would say that this is a person with type A blood. So I'm gonna give you a little scenario where we would use this. Over here we have a sample from a crime scene, right here. We have the victim's blood. Okay, so this is the victim. This is the unknown person who is at the crime scene. And we have 4 possible suspects. And what we want to do is, can we rule anybody out, right? It doesn't necessarily prove if your blood type matches, but if you are a suspect and you have the same blood type as a crime scene, it is, evidence of further investigation. So here we have the crime scene. This would be type A. We have the victim, which is type B, right? Because there's a reaction here, but not here. Suspect number 1, there's a reaction on both, okay? So the A is very sticky. The B is also very cloudy. For suspect 2, we only have a reaction for B. Suspect 3, we only have a reaction for A. And suspect 4, we don't have any reaction, meaning A and B are not present, so that would be blood type O. So what you could do is write these down, and what you see is the crime scene matches suspect number 3. So person 1, 2, and 4 can be ruled out. They don't have any physical evidence at that crime scene, but suspect 3 would need to be further investigated because his same blood was found at the crime scene. So now you have, evidence that you could do a DNA swab and test to see if the DNA of that person matches the DNA of the blood.